Hi, welcome back. My name is Amanda Winalda. I'm one of the executive attorneys with Anderson Business Advisors, and we're here at our live event in Las Vegas, day 2 of tax and asset protection. And I'm joined by David Price. David, nice to meet you.
Hi, thanks. Great to be here.
Thank you. And David, you work with Stessa. Can you tell us a little bit about yourself and your company?
Yeah, so I am the Senior Director of Product for Stessa, and my job is to listen to thousands of individual real estate investors and figure out how to build a product that can help you better run your rental property business. So yeah, we're here to talk to all the investors that are attending the conference and seeing how we can help them do that.
Awesome. So tell me about Stessa. It's the software, it's a platform. What does it do for investors?
Yeah, so we are a software, and we focus on helping you better run your finances and operations of your rental property business. So about 90% of our customers come from either QuickBooks or spreadsheets because it really just doesn't cut it for them as far as what they can do in those applications as it relates to real estate. So we have bookkeeping and accounting within our software, which is very robust to the extent that it tailors to the real estate investor, as well as a lot of the operational side where if you need to fill a vacancy, to get a tenant into your open units, you can run background screenings, you can do e-signatures, you can store your documents, run reports. There's really a whole lot involved there.
I love it. So I was definitely a spreadsheet person, and it doesn't matter how much of a freak in the sheets you are, this is definitely a step up because it has all these other benefits.
Yeah, that's right. And again, very purpose-built for real estate investors. So when you go in there, you're going to see a lot of the stuff that you don't see in more of the generalized purpose solutions.
You're not having to go like one place to do your accounting, one place to do your background checks. Can you sign leases? Can you bring in your property manager at all?
Yeah, that's exactly right. So about 40% of our customers have at least one property manager. So what's great and actually unique and differentiated about us is that not only can you link your financial institutions like banks and credit cards, but you could actually link to your property managers. So if you have like Propertyware or Appfolio, you could actually link to those and bring all those transactions under one roof. So you have the full visibility into the performance of your portfolio and your individual properties.
That's awesome because it's taking a step away, like one step out of the process so you can focus more on the other things.
Exactly. So really what we aim to do is help investors save time, save money, and gain peace of mind. We did a survey earlier this year of over 700 investors. And based on those responses, we found out that we're actually saving them up to $4,000 a year or over 100 hours, saving them time just by switching to Stessa, either by replacing lots of other applications in which they're using, which you can now use within Stessa, or just simply saving their time so they could do other things.
That's incredible. So I've actually used Stessa, and I didn't tell you this before. I've used Stessa, and the greatest part was getting that like monthly email that just gives you an overview of your portfolio, because as investors you're typically focused on getting the next property or what your strategy is, but if you don't have good bookkeeping and you don't know if a property is performing, then you're not doing the extra thing. You don't know when to get rid of something, you don't know when to change a strategy maybe, so that was a really cool aspect of it.
Yeah, and like one of the aspects for us is we listen to our customers. We read all the feedback, so if you have feedback and you're using it, please submit it. We're always listening.
Troll them.
Yeah, exactly. And we have cool tools in the background where we can scan all the feedback, and one of the big words that we see pop out is easy. So we make it really, really easy for you to run your rental property business, and one of those things, like you said, is how can we automate those reminders to make sure that you're on top of everything that you need to do.
And you're not having to set up separate charts of accounts or get a second login or set of books for, like, say you have 20 properties. You're not having to do 20 different logins. It's all in one place.
That's right. So whether you have one property, 10 properties, 100 properties, if you have different entity structures, we're here at Anderson, we're all talking about asset protection and making sure that everything is structured properly. You could actually map that within Stessa, have it all set up that is compliant and allows you to be protected and bulletproof as you go into tax season. And one of the things that our customers love, speaking of tax season, is that we have this one button called tax package. So like once you have everything in Stessa, you just click that button, you send it off to your CPA, and that's it.
Oh, that's beautiful.
You're done. So
my CPA would love me.
Yeah, exactly.
You want your CPA to love you.
Yeah.
I love it. So You had said earlier that you started out as a client of Anderson, and then talk about how this works for Anderson clients and with the types of structures. We're setting up LLCs, we're setting up asset protection. How does this complement that?
Yeah, so I have been an Anderson customer for a couple years, which actually sparked the conversation for us to have a unique partnership with them. For anyone that is a platinum customer, one thing we're really excited about, you'll find out more about this early next year, but we have two versions of Stessa that's available. So there's a free version. It's actually pretty robust, so you can get started today. And then we have a premium version, which is a monthly subscription, which you pay for. But early next year in January, actually, all Platinum members will get a full unlock of everything we have to offer for Stessa Pro. So really exciting partnership. But to answer your question more directly, yes, so like as part of the strategic advisory, you set up this wealth blueprint and you figure out, okay, how do I set up my entity structure so it maximizes my protection? Again, you can map that into Stessa, set it up exactly the way that you have it within Anderson, and then you can run your rental everything else that's involved with your rental property business to not only make sure that you're compliant, but that you're audit ready as you head into tax season.
That's great. I'm so glad you mentioned the new partnership starting next year. We are very excited about it. It's a great opportunity for our Platinum clients. Platinum clients not only get access to our attorney team, our live office hours, our knowledge room, but a lot of other great resources, and Stessa is going to be part of the family. I love it.
Yeah, extremely complimentary. When you need everything related to finances and operations, you got Stessa. Everything related to asset protection, tax planning, and strategic advisory, and more. You have Anderson, so it's really a better together type of relationship.
So true. Speaking of making it easy on your CPAs, we're making it easy on ourselves is what we really are trying to do.
Yep.
If somebody wants to learn more about Stessa, how do they go about that now?
Very easy. Go to stessa.com. That's STESSA. It's actually assets spelled backwards.
Oh my gosh, it is.
Yes. So yeah, go to stessa.com. You'll get all the information there. You can sign up, again, free to sign up. Give it a spin, and we think you'll really like it.
Yeah, and if you want to learn more, you can come out to our next tax and asset protection event. Just head to Anderson Advisors. David will be joining us. I'll see you there. Just buy your tickets on andersonadvisors.com. Thank you.